time is it? It's 4:30 in the morning.
We're going to wake up for the Bucks game tomorrow. What time do they play?
I think it's a night game.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. It's in Atlanta. What you got? Updates?
Trying to.
Get your seat mounted. Messing
Yeah.
with your shifter now.
For the most
Trying to
part.
get the cable adjustment right.
Yeah, I need your help.
What you got going on?
So what do we do? Put it in, do we?
You always
Should I
check
put
it.
it in
You always
neutral?
check it in neutral.
Okay. Well, should be in neutral, I guess.
It's in neutral. All right, let me go down there.
Why is it so flimsy? I want to be honest. I don't know if I'm just dumb, but the shifter doesn't impress me. I'm hoping that when we get the cable in, it doesn't go from first to
We're
third
still
too
at it,
easy.
boys. Okay, so trans is all the way forward as far as the parking pad, or the. Hang on. So that's all the way back, and then you have reverse, neutral.
Now listen, park, pushing the bottom of that bracket to the front of the truck is park.
Oh, okay, that's park. All right, so this would be reverse. This is reverse, neutral. All right, that's neutral. Okay, it's not sliding in the B, so we'll have to take this and adjust it. The B hole is what we're after, right?
B hole.
Okay, so it's not sliding in. It's a little too long, so that would make sense why your shit wasn't going into park before.
Is on the transmission pan bracket, are those two nuts tight? I can't remember. I don't know if those need to be tight first.
They're tight. Gotta slide it right in the B hole. Still a little long. Oh. The sucker reverse thread. I'm just going the wrong way with it. That sucker's reverse thread. I was going the wrong way and it fell off. Where are we at? There it is. Slides in and out. All right, go ahead and try to put it in park. That's in park.
All right, it's in park up here.
Go to reverse. Out plowing snow. I remember them days. We used to do that.
That's reverse.
That's reverse. Okay, it goes in and out. Try neutral. Yep, goes in and out. First. It goes in and out. Second.
Oh my God. See, it goes straight to third. Hang on. There's second.
Goes in and out. Third. Goes in and out nice. Fourth. Goes in and out. Go back to park. Does it feel any better?
Yeah, I mean, it still goes first to third really easily.
Goes first to third really easy. I wonder if that's, I'll have to ask Doug if that's a common issue on those. That's surprising. Does it go first to third even if you hit it really hard to go into second?
Well, let me try.
Like the way it's supposed to be shifted, like you can't baby it.
What's that look like?
Is that first?
This is second, but it's like stuck in the bottom, you know what I mean? I hit it really hard. Is it all the way? Let me know. Watch it, okay? Let me know if it moves.
All right.
Did it move?
No.
Okay, so
It lost
it's supposed
some
to
tension
catch at
off
the
of
bottom
it.
because you're supposed to shift it hard. I think, is what's going on. You're supposed to just fucking manhandle it, I guess. And it gets
just gotta
caught.
hit it hard.
And then to go to third, fourth. So fourth, third, second, first. So yeah, if you just barely push it, it goes right all the way through. But if you manhandle it,
you can't push it easy.
That's kind of homo.
Maybe there's a fix for that though. We're going on 5 in the morning.
Old buddy, old pal Doug.
Old Mike left. He went to go get some sleep. He's got a roll cage to do in a Monte Carlo this week. He's got to finish, so. Yeah, you should be good, man. You should have all the gears.
Okay.
Just gotta be careful going from first to second.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and fuck. If I have everything plugged in like I think I do, I'm gonna go ahead and test and see if I wired the neutral safety switch correctly.
Okay.
Just double check down here. Make sure there's no loose wires.
So let's see, what's the deal here where it goes? All right, so this is first, right?
Yep.
Now if I lightly go to second, like you were, yeah.
How homo is that?
That's not
But
good.
watch. If you see how it's like, if you look at my.
Yeah.
So there's a notch, like it wants it to kind of. I wonder if I could. So if you let me show. So I'm wondering if you slap it hard, right? It has a little bit of a notch
That it sits in.
for it to catch. I wonder if I just fucking took a little mandrel and just drilled out that notch a little harder so it could go further into that notch.
I don't know. That's risky business.
Yeah, I know it is risky business. But that's really, I don't want to have to hit my shifter hard to make sure it, like, hitting it hard makes me feel like I'm going to make it go into third.
Well, when you use CO2, it's going to hit hard.
Yeah.
You know?
It's homo.
Well, it's just something we're going to have to deal with for now.
But at the same time, let's say CO2 is going to hit this again to go from second to third.
Yeah.
How does the CO2 know? See, the handle's half. If you look at this, that's where it's supposed to be in second.
Yeah.
But that's where it moves freely to third.
It's probably an operator error is what it is. Get it? Get it?
Operator error.
Operator error.
Yeah, it's not supposed to be
Or
caught
user
down there.
error.
Because, again, like, it's not supposed to be caught down here.
Well,
Because
I don't know how else it would be.
right, because but if you have
that notch.
if I have an
that
air
holds it.
shifter hooked up and it's right there and it tries to hit it, it's just going to keep getting stuck because this isn't. I think that's where it's supposed to be.
I don't know.
I'm going to have to, like, just baby it into second. It makes me sad.
Well, talk to Doug and see. Maybe we did something wrong. That's usually the case.
Probably.
I remember. Oh, man. Poor Doug. Show you guys where we're at. Mike got most of the stainless welding done, but he tapped out, went home, so I took over. I'm pretty proud of these. If you guys can see that or not.
Look how easy it moves into.
Try to. Not
Not bad for not being a professional. Not bad, not bad. But I'm gonna go ahead and finish welding this. Just got a short run there. And then I got one more pipe to do, and then I gotta come up with a wastegate merge. After that, that should be fun. I might end up doing that tomorrow, actually. I'm just doing that last, because I don't want to mess it up, and that's going to take a lot of thinking. We don't need a wastegate until we go to race it. If he's just driving it around, driving it to the alignment shop, it doesn't need to have a wastegate on it. If he had balls, he wouldn't have a wastegate when he's racing it. Let it make all the boost. We're running low on gas, so I stopped purging. Gotta do what we gotta do. We're on time crunch. What the fuck? A couple gaps here. That's why I welded this last, because I wasn't looking forward to it. Not really gaps, it's just the height of the tubes are a little different. I don't understand that. How is that even possible? I need to get me a fixture to hold pipe a little bit better. So now when I turn my turn signals on, I got hazards.
You got what?
I got hazards. When I turn my turn signals on, all of them flash. I have no idea why. I don't know what's going on. I just put, I don't know. I gotta fuck with it. It has something to do with these fuses. So it didn't. There was 2 fuses that were empty when I got the box, and I thought I needed to put 2 in, and so I put 2 of them in, and that's all it's changed. So I don't know. I need to mess with whatever fuses I put in. I don't know. It's weird. I'm gonna sit in here and eat candy and pray that it fixes itself. That's probably the best idea. Make me the most happy. So. I really hate welding big ass gaps. Is what it is though. Oh, that's not good. Running out of time. I'll go back and clean it up. Grind it down, go back over it. The rest of it looks really good. Really good.
Why will it start in neutral? It won't start in
honestly,
gear.
That weld's probably under the bed anyway. That one's done.
Okay.
Okay, so my neutral safety switch is kind of working. It won't start in gear, but it tries to start in park and neutral. Is that normal? I thought neutral, it won't let it start either.
If it won't start in gear, that's good. But it starts in park and neutral, that's fine.
I mean, I'll double check, but let me put it in
That's
gear.
what it's supposed to do, I'm pretty sure.
First gear,
That just means it has to be in neutral or park to start.
neutral. Reverse, nothing. Park, start. Whatever. So I guess it's allowed to start in neutral. I
Yeah.
guess that's normal.
Yeah, that's normal. I mean, you could be...
Yeah. It's just gears. I thought it was everything but park it could start in. Which doesn't really matter. I just thought that's how it was. It works, whatever. It won't start
I'm
in
pretty
gear.
sure they check to see if the car will start in gear. That's the main thing they're worried about.
Yeah. See, my Falcon, it won't start in neutral.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll ask John Sears. I have to crank up the heat for these bad boys. Got these T4 flanges from Shipbox Supply. Really nice stuff. We're at 95 amps. Yeah, that's better. Oh yeah.
I can't see the comments. Oh, here we go. Tommy, you need diodes for your brake light switch. The turn signals are back feeding.
What is it?
He said, you need diodes for your brake light switch. The turn signals are back feeding. They were working yesterday.
What changed?
I put them fuses in.
Fuses for what?
I don't even know. I'll have to look at the paper. Let me double check. Maybe. Oh, I know exactly what's going on.
What?
I guarantee you what I did was, yeah, here's what happened. So you can buy them harnesses with hazards added for like $60. I didn't care.
Can you just appreciate how bad I am?
What do you mean bad?
Bad as in
Badass. Okay, you're bad. Yeah, you're pretty badass.
I'm kind of a bad motherfucker.
I wish I could help out. I'll practice one of these days. So anyways, so you can buy that kit from RaceWire, and you can add hazards. I didn't care for that, so because it was another $100 or something. So I got with no hazards, and that's probably why those two fuses are empty, because that's for the hazard inputs or something. And I put fuses in them, and so now it's doing hazard things. So I'm gonna take them back out.
Okay.
I'm guessing those are supposed to be empty, because with how expensive that kit is, they wouldn't just leave two fuse things empty, you know what I mean? Like, spend $650 on this thing, and we'll short you two fuses. No, they're supposed to be empty.
Just got a
Guarantee
text. Mike.
Guarantee.
Mike just made it home. He lives about 45 minutes away. Mike was exhausted.
Let's try this again. Now it's fixed, but my right is my left and my left is my right.
I just pounded a Red Bull a little bit ago, so I'm pretty good.
Why? Why? Oh, why? That's just great. Okay, well, it's fixed. Whatever. Do I have reverse lights? I do have reverse lights. How sick is that? That's pretty sick. Alright.
Really hope all this shit still fits after I weld it. If not, no big deal, we'll fix it.
So I fixed it. That was the problem. Those fuses are supposed to be empty. Clearly,
yeah.
I mean, you spend that much money on it and they're going to short you two fuses? No. So, but my right is my left and my left is my right.
Your left turn signal is your right turn signal?
Yeah. I don't know why. I have what like I have
Can
the
you hold this for me for a minute?
Sure.
I just got one little weld left. Then I gotta do this flange.
Do I need a glove?
No, it ain't that hot.
Damn.
A little tiny hole.
We're getting low on gas.
Are we?
Yeah. I stopped purging because it was wasting so much, but we only had a few welds left and most of them are flanges anyway. So I'm not really worried about flanges with the purge.
I'll have to.
Mike said he doesn't purge the flanges anyway because it just, anything you do is going to melt near the end.
Let me check and see if that welding supply is open tomorrow.
They are. It's Monday.
Yeah, but is there anything special with
Oh yeah, it's
inauguration?
Inauguration Day.
I don't know if that matters. I don't stop for Inauguration Day. I celebrate, but I don't stop working. I only celebrate sometimes.
I'm going to turn this back down a little bit.
Welding
Turn our heat down a
supply.
little bit. I want to warp these flanges. These are a little lighter than
Oh,
the
it's Martin Luther
T4s.
King Day.
Turn it down to 85.
Service welding supplies opens
that's
at 8
80.
a.m. That's where I'll be. You know what time it is?
What?
4:54 o'clock.
What?
It's 4:54 o'clock.
Oh, God.
Goddamn big block Chevy 30.
This guy.
That doesn't make sense. I'm not funny.
Somebody will think you're funny.
Wasn't Wyatt born in like room 350?
Yeah. 350.
See, somebody was thinking the same thing when they looked at the clock. Somebody has my humor. Ooh, our transmitter's about to die on our microphones. Big block of clock. There we go.
You can actually plug that transmitter in separate to charge it.
Yes, I have the neutral safety correct. It works. As far as I know. Chevy 30. I feel like 350 would be small block of clock. 454 is big block of clock. I'm gonna start
5,
using
6,
that.
7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, we're up.
355 in Texas. That's 350 board 20 over, I believe.
30.
30 over. 427, that's LS o'clock. 7:55 p.m. in Australia.
Dinner time.
What's for dinner?
As far
Another
as you
shrimp
know,
on the barbie!
you should know because you're able to start it in neutral, right? I was able to start it in neutral, yes, but I can't start it in any of the gears. So, I don't know, I gotta look at the rules. That's just how the neutral safety is in my shifter that came with the motion operator. I'm pretty sure the Falcon won't start in neutral. It only starts in park. I'm pretty sure, but this one lets me start it in neutral, which technically is fine, I guess. Yeah, neutral safety allows, that's what I figure, but I could have sworn that my Falcon doesn't let me start it in neutral. So, whatever. It's all good.
It's all good, baby, baby. It was all a dream.
I used to read Word Up magazine, salt and pepper and everything up in the limousine.
Hanging pictures off the
Falcon
wall.
is wrong. Oh well.
Every Saturday.
Again, I don't know for sure. I could be wrong.
Mr. Magic Molly Mo.
How many miles can you drive on those oilless turbos? It says every 3,000 to 4,000 miles to pump them, which is really pretty good. But what's interesting to me is I haven't looked at the price of the grease and how much comes with it.
The tube of grease is $200.
How long does the tube last, you think?
A long time.
Yeah. I'm cool with that then.
If it only takes 3 pumps every 3,000 miles or 1 race.
3 pumps?
Yeah.
Jeez, that's not a lot.
No, it's not a lot at all.
It'd be interesting. I don't know if any other Dragon drivers are using those oilless comp turbos, but I think it's great for my application. Otherwise, I would have had to run a sump, what do you call it, a scavenge pump, I'm sorry. I don't know what I just said. It's getting late. Yeah, running more oil line sucks. The big thing is trying to return it.
I'm pretty freaking good, dude.
Trying to return that oil back to the engine when the turbo's in a bed. Obviously, the turbos are really high. There's plenty of gravity, but you got to think about it like, how are you supposed to go through the cab or under the cab? It'd just be really goofy. So you pretty much have to do a scavenge pump or make the turbo oil system its own system.
What you know about that?
I might just sleep here tonight, honestly. I don't want to because I want to go home to my old
What
lady.
you know about that?
That's pretty, bud.
How?
You could probably work. I wonder if 10 soldiers would hire you.
10 soldier, not soldiers.
Oh, that's right. 10 soldier.
Honestly, that's pretty freaking good, dude. For not having a fixture that like spins around and does the fucking shit
Yeah, it's
for
really
you.
consistent. Like, I can't even see your start and stops.
Yeah.
Real good doing stuff.
This side looks good too. A lot less heat in that side. Obviously the flange is a lot thicker. Plenty of penetration.
I like penetration.
We'll let that cool down. That's done. I think we just had like one more thing.
All right, let's take this thing off the Johnny and show you guys what we got going on here. I crossed a lot off the list today. Sorry if the mics die, they're getting pretty low. So, all right, so let's see. We've got reverse lights. Because street car, we got reverse lights. I think that's pretty cool. I didn't have to wire those up, but I figured why not. We also have, my left is my right turn signal. I don't know why. It makes me pretty sad. There's that turn signal. Yeah, and there's that turn signal. I think I should get blue headlights for this thing. It looks kind of cool. This is just a protective wrap. I got to take that off eventually when I'm done. When I know I'm for sure done like working on this thing, so don't scratch them. But let's see here. We've got other turn signal, and we've got no horn yet. I'm gonna try and find a horn though. Normal headlights and brights. I haven't really seen how bright they are yet. You see, they're just some Amazon headlights, and honestly, I hate them. They're so loose. The sockets are so loose in their thing. They don't snap in like the factory ones. I don't know if I've done something wrong. I don't know if it's the actual sockets or if it's the Chinese headlights that I bought, but that looks pretty sweet, if I must say so myself. I'm digging that. Hell yeah. We got the carpet in. We got a seat half mounted. Billy's trying to convince me to run with no dash, but I ain't trying to be like that. But since it is its first time, I'm not against it, because if I have a wiring issue, you know, I just want to be able to fix it fast, but I'm not going to have a wiring issue. That's the confidence that we need. So, yep. And then we also have, you hit this switch here, we have, and I have a door panel, I just need to put it on, power locks and power windows. Can you get down with it? That was the only factory harness that I left in the truck. It was this one right here, somewhere in here. It's a thick black, this one. It's the only factory harness I left in the truck. Everything else got rewired. Literally everything. So, it was a lot of work, and it really sucked. Especially, but I learned a lot. I learned a ton. But what sucks is I learned so much, and now I want to redo it all, because now I understand. I have new ideas and like how I could have made it nicer. Like, I'm not completely happy with how I did this, and honestly, if I ever do this again, I'm probably gonna set up a giant relay board or something, like behind a seat or up against the back of the cab where I have a lot more space, because that ended up getting out of hand down there. But then you got wires running all the way across the cab, and I don't know. It's going to be cool because I have the relay board lined up right with the dash where the glove box will fall down, and I'll be able to get in there and kind of work on things, or at least diagnose problems, because our speed wire board will tell us if a relay is bad. The light, I believe, shines red, or it just doesn't shine at all. So, yeah. I don't know. I'm kind of happy with it, like, but it did get very out of hand and kind of hard to make look nice. Like, I know what everything is for the most part. Had a lot of red wires, too many red wires, but it all works. So I'm happy with it. And like, it's really hard, like, maybe my taillight harness too long, so now it just droops. I have to tie it up to something. I don't know. It's so hard to make wires the right lengths to where you can make it look nice, and then it's also hard to just tie it up somewhere and not make it look like a rat's nest. So, I don't know. But it all works, so. Besides my freaking turn signal, my left being my right being my left. I have no idea why that is. I have all the colors matched up correctly. I don't know. I also got to figure out how to... I got to find the screws. I believe they're number 8 screws that go into these taillights. There's 2 of them. I got to figure that out. I don't know where those went. And then this side, we got to make this taillight fit in general, because this truck bed got hit in the ass at some point in its life, and it don't really fit in there. So that sucks. I'll be beating that with a hammer probably tomorrow night.
Thomas,
Oh he's getting like, he's all excited. Damn, son. At 5 in the morning, too.
You got a good view of that on the camera? Is it like focused? I'm pretty happy with that.
He's pretty happy, he says.
Do my best work on the junkiest looking truck.
Right? Don't even make any sense. No, I'm gonna try and find a stock rear bumper. I don't really like the roll pan look, nor do I care to shed weight in the rear. All right, I'm gonna set this thing back up on the tripod so I can make my finishing touches for the night. Hopefully the mics don't die because they're getting low.
You can plug just the mic receiver in. I think on the back side there's a port. At least on the other ones there was. I don't know if that one has it. I could be wrong. Maybe it's in the side. I think it's in the side. If you get
There's
a Type
port
C.
here. Yeah, I just don't, well,
There's a Type C, I think, over there somewhere.
I'll figure it out.
That'd be legit if it charged the phone too through that. It might.
Need a cube. Here's a cube. Oh, that's the wrong cord. Crap. Maybe we should just be live like all the time in the shop.
I don't think we should wear it out for special occasions.
Like if somebody's feeling lonely, they could just stop in at any time, and you're all of a sudden you're with the boys in the shop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's charging now.
Okay. Yeah, we're definitely getting low on gas. I wonder if that other one has some in it.
I would be honest, I was reading some comments on like the last live though. Chris is receiving some insane hate, very undeserved. They're like, why is Chris acting like he's been there forever? It's like, because he has. People just don't know. People don't like change.
Yeah.
Typically. I don't either. People think Chris is an imposter. Imagine if we could have multiple angles. That'd be insane. You could like flip back to, because there's always 4 people working in here at once. It'd be kind of crazy. But then that's kind of getting creepy. It's like, it's just like, we're always under surveillance.
I need to get like a screen so I can read the comments while I'm doing this. I could talk to you guys.
I should see if I can mount this. No, I'm not ready to mount this.
Just have somebody read them.
I need to go wire this fuse. If I can find it.
I guess I could set my other phone up and be on the live so I can read them.
There we go.
Chris is the guy we hired to do like some filming with us. Cameraman slash detail guy slash drive the truck or the RV guy, help drive the races. He does a lot. He's also a flagger, so he's flagged a lot of races we've been at. And been a good friend for many years. One of my best friends. You guys never sleep. Yeah, it's 5 a.m. here. TIG doesn't splatter like MIG. Yeah. I love TIG welding, it's nice.
It's almost therapeutic. I think I need to get contacts though. I have to squint real bad when I do it and it hurts after a while.
I hate having to squint.
Hmm.
It would definitely help if I got some contacts.
I'm seeing a big problem
that one's
here.
Done.
A big
I
problem.
think that's the last one until I do the wastegate merges, which I'm probably going to work on just getting the fitment of those right before I go and cut holes.
I'm going to have to get new taillights.
I just want to get my merge made and then cut my holes last. But I'll probably have to play around with that. I got a bunch of Ensign 7/8 laying around to do the merges.
So it's pretty funny how, like, over the course of a project,
Glasses on. That's a good idea.
over the course of this project, I stumble upon little hints of hackery, and then I realized like why they happened finally. So the other night, I went and got my taillights off my bed, my old ones, the step side bed sitting way out back, because I don't have taillights. So I got them out, and I realized that somebody like wood screw tapped just like right through the body into the side of the taillight to hold it in, like 2 just long ass wood screws. I'm like, why would somebody do that? And I found some number 8 screws to put in them, and I'm realizing that every single one of the tabs are broken off. So somebody literally just wood screwed them in to the bed.
That's not good. What do you think about that?
That's gorgeous, bud. So I need new taillights because literally all the plastic tabs are broken off. There's nothing to screw into
You
unless
should get those Euro taillights. Or no, you should get the Corvette taillights built into a roll pan.
No, no.
Yeah. Then you can be a real race car. You got turbos in the bed and Corvette taillights in the roll pan.
I hate that. That's top 10 worst thing.
And then we can run your exhaust with dual tips out each turbo.
Square tips,
Round.
round.
Well, square would be cool too.
Like the rectangle tip ones.
You got a Corvette.
Oh.
Corvette 1500.
Yeah. Oh, buddy, old pal. I gotta find taillights. But I'm gonna have to wait till Tuesday because I have $47 in my account. I can't even afford taillights.
That's gonna do that.
Oh no.
I'll bring the camera.
I could
back
steal
over
the
the truck,
taillights
I
out of my
guess.
daily.
Now I'm gonna have to
Could do that.
intercooler fab next.
Shoot.
Just have to run one more pipe
Doomed.
on it. Let's go testing. I'm gonna fire this bitch up at like 6 in the morning. So this one's gonna go here. I'll go ahead and set this down, let it cool off. Oh boy, I gotta pee again.
You know what's bad is I don't even feel tired at all.
You get past the point of being tired and you're just living.
Well, I haven't even gotten to that point yet of tired. Like,
You're just existing.
this is my schedule. Usually right about now I'm going home, but I still have some things I want to finish up.
That's where that went.
I have the new bolts are in here. And I got stainless lock nuts, but then when I started thinking about it, I'm like, those are probably going to get hot and melt the nylon. So I probably can't use those. Should have just got normal stainless nuts.
Should put an LS in it.
We should have just put the whole motor in the bed.
Yeah, dude, why didn't we think of that? Would have made this turbo kit a lot easier. Then it would be a real Corvette. It'd be a C1500
Something like that.
C8 1500.
We could be the first. Somebody's probably already done it. I guarantee it. There's definitely somebody out there. There's people that build these trucks where they drive them backwards. You ever seen those? Like, these are the headlights.
No way.
Yeah, I've seen tons of those trucks. They'll be going down the freeway, and the guy is facing the backwards in the cab, and this is the engine bay.
You're messing with me.
No, I swear to God, I'll pull it up. But they usually do them with like really old trucks. I haven't seen them with like an OBS.
You're messing with me.
Phone's on 3%. Backwards driving truck.
Might want to plug that mic thing in again.
Well, I don't have a cord. I have to do it over here.
I think we might actually have a Type-C that's pretty long in here.
Bro, they got upside down trucks.
Upside down trucks?
I swear to gosh. Yeah, look at this cat. Look, this is the one I'm talking about. So the windshield is the back glass. Those are the headlights.
That's crazy.
That'd be a trip. Here, I'll show the live. This is what we're talking about right there.
Beater Bomb thinks he's innovative.
Shoot.
Forever.
That was pretty cringy. Oh, here's an OBS. Chevrolet truck build has body mounted backwards. See? It's already been done. Somebody's.
What the hell, dude? That's a safety concern. You're gonna make people jump off the road.
Look at this cat. He did it with one of them old van things. I mean, they took, hey man, we want to build a no prep truck, but these trucks are 60% on the nose. So let's make the nose the rear.
I wanna go home.
She. Oh, buddy, old pal.
I need a couple nuts.
Got
any
pause.
nuts?
What kind of nuts you need?
3/8 coarse thread.
What? Oh, did you get it plugged in? You got it plugged in, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it charging?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, looks like it. Dude, I can't wait to get this done so I can clean your shop up.
Well, we're about there, buddy.
you gonna put the wastegate on that side?
Right in here.
Yeah. You got enough room before it goes into the bedside.
Yeah, they're small. No sound. Oh no.
Now we got sound again.
How long has it had no sound?
Hopefully not very long. Yeah, that's legit, dude. Too legit to quit. All right, that's that side. I gotta tighten up all the V-bands, and the turbo is just kind of
How many
loose.
V-bands are there?
How many V-bands? There's
That
one, 2, 3 per side.
3. That's not bad.
There's 6.
I'm anxious to weigh this thing.
Yeah. There's 1. And we got to get the other side on. So we'll go ahead and do that. Go ahead and take that wastegate and put it back in here so nothing happens to it.
Where's it at?
It's in there.
Mike took it out for mock-up.
All right, so
Start putting this other side on. Exhaust.
Wish I would have used a nicer freaking bed liner on this now that I know that everyone and their mother is going to be looking in this bed on sick week. Let's make sure.
You can just use the O2 in your exhaust for now until you actually race it. It'd probably honestly be fine where it's at, but once we start leaning on it, like, you might want to put it after the turbo
We'll see.
so that the sensor lives.
These are number 2 lugs. What do we got in here?
Oh no! I probably can't see shit, but the side of my hoodie.
So these are 5/16. The main line.
I think I left the nut down here.
No, we did 4, didn't we? We did 4 to the board.
But did he leave the wrench?
So there's the 1.
Yeah, I need a 1/2 inch and a 7/16 wrench.
Anita. I went to high school with Anita. My God, is that the transmission jack you used earlier, that red and white one?
No, I didn't use that.
Oh, I was gonna say, where'd you?
I'd rather use the floor jack than that thing.
Where did you find that?
Bucko brought it over.
That thing's been through 3 world wars.
Yeah. He brought it over. He goes, "Your dad borrowed it and brought it back like that last."
Yeah, right. What, back in 1981?
I said, "That's all right, Bucko. I just used the floor jack.
That's one of them Sears finds.
I just used the regular jack instead of the trans jack."
Somebody bought that from Sears in '78.
All right, that's probably.
I bet
too
it still
tight.
works,
No,
though.
That's fine.
It's just filthy.
Still wiggle it. Get it where we
Filthy
need to.
dirty.
All right. Go to the next piece.
These are 5/16. I need
I can grab it with my foot.
4 gauge to 5/16 terminal ends. I don't
Pulled
know if
off.
I
That's
have
good.
that. I bought them at one
Starting to
point.
put some hangers on it.
It's 2 to 5/16. That's not quite gonna do it.
Side goes up in there.
If I can't find them, it's not getting fused. It's just what it is.
That.
mind here.
Will it stay? Probably not.
Two lug.
Yeah, get a V-band. You want to take this phone for a minute?
Hang on. What do you need? What you need?
I set it up on the over here.
Oh, you're good. All right.
Good Lord. I need a haircut. Another V-band. I really like these V-bands that have the quick releases. Saves a lot of time. As long as they're loose enough to actually do the quick release properly. There we go. There we go. Well, that's not super tight yet, but I don't want to tighten everything until it's all together. There we have it. V-band there. V-band down there. And one more up in there. Oh, fuck. I got this guy. We'll connect here.
This one's still warm.
Does yours have a fuse?
No.
Oh wow, yours is wired pretty nice. Honestly.
I gotta pee.
See, I tried to do mine like that, and well, I failed. These guys wait a minute,
Thanks, Howard.
You're using none of your outputs? How's that?
Sancho says fuses are overrated.
I mean, I can't even find. Look, I bought the terminal lugs to do it about a week or two ago, and I can't find them. And the
Hopefully you guys
9
can't hear me
million
whizzing.
fucking boxes around this place. So that's a good sign that, well, I ain't doing it. So that's that. And it is what it is. If it shorts out, then I suck anyways.
It's so cold out here.
It's my own damn fault. If something shorts and I kill my $3,000
piss is
speed wire
freezing
panel,
in
who
the air.
cares? I deserve it. But you know what?
It's like a
Everything's
frozen gold arch.
Yeah, fam.
About time to get that bathroom done, huh?
Yeah, I'm tired of
Tired
Piss
of having to go
Mountain's about
outside
full.
just to piss. Chris is gonna be riding co-pilot with Tommy. All right. Where's the other turbo? There it is.
Here's the way I see it, man. I have way more important things to be doing than adding a fuse to this panel. Like, there are things that will stop me from getting to sick week, and this is not one of them. So the way I see it, that's done. Oh, what's
Do
in
you,
this
boo?
box? What in godforsaken? Oh.
Dude, this fits really nice. Mike did a great job on the fitment of this kit. I'm really happy with this.
This bolt though, I'm not happy with. Because it gets tough about halfway. Yep. Different bolt. Maybe they're scattered somewhere throughout this mess. I already called this off. Why am I still looking for them? What's these bolts you brought?
It's just personal at this point.
2 inchers.
Oh, Terry brought me one of these fuel pump springs, by the way.
What's that?
Terry brought me the fuel pump spring.
Perfect.
I'm pretty sure this is
Terry's
it.
a saint.
I don't know, it looks really big. I didn't expect it to be this big. Does this look right?
What?
Does that look right? That's a big spring. It's like a valve spring.
You should probably run those in the Supra. It probably wouldn't break.
Yeah. That's a giant spring. That's like bigger than the regulator itself.
This might be a little too long.
There's no way that's right. I don't know though. Could be.
We'll however use some of these washers.
We can throw this away.
Where'd you get these bolts?
Throw this away. Say what?
Where'd you get all these bolts and stuff?
Tractor Supply.
Tractor Supply?
Yeah, those are the finest grade 3 bolts. They're probably grade 5, zinc plated. You're not gonna use them?
We'll see. Like, I'll probably end up switching them out one by one to get something that works right, but getting kind of impatient here.
Are they too long?
There might be a little bit too long.
Okay, well, then I should have got 1.5, I guess. Those
Well,
are
I've got 1.5, but they've got shanks, and the shanks,
Right.
the shank is the problem.
Well, don't run them shanks in there. It'll strip the threads.
That should work all right.
I'll run back tomorrow and get 1.5s. I need to go ahead and do these pinion shims and the cow tracks. I think is what I'm going to move on to.
Cow track bars hooked up.
One of them's in there, but it's in wrong. I got to flip it because the flat needs to be probably towards. I have the flat. I don't know. There's a way to put it in there to where it's convenient, and I don't have it in the convenient way.
So I need some washers.
Washers? 3/8 washers?
Because the shank isn't allowing.
Let me see what I can do for you, old buddy, old pal.
The shank isn't allowing it to get tight. This is just temporary. So we get the right.
I'll get you the
bolts.
finest quality Real King bolts. We'll get you tuned up.
Get you tuned up.
How many you need?
A couple of them.
Here's like 6. I tell you what, no matter how many times, like every time I go to the hardware store to get bolts,
Never get everything you need.
bro, I buy 50 extra of everything every time I go. And I still don't have a stockpile good enough to where I just go. I mean, that was a rare occasion. It was just washers. But like, if I need something, it's never in there. Never. It'd be sweet to get sponsored by a bolt supply.
We should just rob a hardware store.
Have you ever stolen any hardware? Like, this is
No.
only 10 cents. I've thought about it. I'm like, dude, don't be a broke dick. It's 10 cents.
Never.
You'd be so easy to, you know. I bet so many people do that shit. Slip a couple in their pocket.
My conscience won't let me.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to live with myself. It's just a scummy scum. Nobody likes a thief. But I bet there's a lot of people that do that. They just slip a few in the pocket. I tell you what, it'd be like Johnny Cash. I got it one piece at a time. You just fucking, every time you go in there, steal like 3 nuts and bolts. Eventually you'll get a good stockpile.
All right, so the outside ones I can use shorter bolts because it's not going all the way through that bracket we made.
It's cheaper to drill holes in your pocket chain.
All right.
I'm getting tired. I'm starting to say stupid shit. That turbo is backwards.
Yeah, I just noticed.
Why is there 1,097 people watching?
Because you're cute.
Whoa.
Ugh, fuck.
Somebody said just go to the junkyard and grab bolts off the ground. That's not a terrible idea.
I wonder if we could just run the
Not
bolts
going
through
to
this
jail over
way.
10 cents. I'm not saying I do it or would do it. I'd never do it, like I said. But I guarantee you people will be stealing little nuts and bolts. Guarantee. But yeah, we need. I know, like, I saw on Whistle and Diesel's video in his shop a while ago. Like, they have an entire bolt rack. They got sponsored.
Really? Yeah. Who sponsored them?
Something fasteners. I don't know. But like, there's a company out there that'll do it. I'm sure. We just had a giant bolt bin over there. Oh, dude, I'd polish that thing. I'd just sit there all day and polish it. All right, I gotta get these jack stands set up on the frame instead of the rear end so that I can drop the rear end. There it goes. I'll tell you what though, man. When you need a special bolt or you're trying to shop for stainless bolts, that shit adds up.
Oh, for sure.
Like, I didn't realize I went to buy stainless bolts for this fuel cell because, well, I don't know, everybody's gonna see it and I don't want them to rust. And 4 of them, 4 3/8 bolts, that are like 2.5 inches long. It's like $4 a bolt. I was like, oh my God. So, I didn't buy them. I watched Jeff make a bolt once. He has
Made a bolt?
He has a lathe that you just like plug in. It has a gears, and it tells you like whatever thread pitch, whatever. You plug it all in, and you just like let it go, and it cuts the threads. It was very satisfying to watch.
He did it on some kind of machine or a lathe.
His lathe, yeah. I wonder how cost effective it would be if you just had all the material, you just make bolts. You probably have to make a million bolts before it's cost effective.
I mean, it depends. Depends how many you use.
I feel like it's more just a flex than anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I make my own bolts. I built everything on this vehicle, even the bolts.
All right. I gotta move these jack stands. That's pretty tight. Ooh. Careful now. You're just up on the jack, so just give me 1 second before you go rolling around.
Oh, you got it jacked up?
Well, I had the jacks on the rear end, so in order for me to unbolt the rear end, I got to take them off the rear end. Which means I probably have to undo the drive shaft. A little bit of tension to it. That sucks. I'm gonna let it down slow. Damn, this thing's got some separation. Fuck. Okay. That's the first time I've ever done that. Let the rear end hang. The good news is the X brace does not hit at full separation. It's actually not even close. So that makes me very happy. All right. That was something I was worried about. God. That's pretty trick. It's got a lot of separation. Hopefully 4 degrees fixes the pinion angle. We'll see. We will see. If not, I'm gonna have to, I don't know. I'll be in the same boat as the Dakota. Oh, God.
See the channel locks? Right there.
fuck? Somebody said I even built the tires.
Damn it. Can you do me a favor and squeeze these two pipes together while I put this V-band on?
Squeeze some pipes.
Just squeeze them together like that. Squeeze them together real good.
This one don't fit as good, does it?
No, and I haven't really clocked it perfectly down there yet. So it could be a little off down
I literally
down
can't
there.
squeeze it together.
It's right there. I had it together just a second ago. Here, I'll squeeze them and you put the clamp on.
Oh God, this is where I start getting yelled at.
Which is not.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Yep. There it goes.
How to make Billy mad 101. Fumble fuck the nut around while he's squeezing his fucking heart out. Ask me how I know. What size is that, Johnny? 9? No, it's like a 7/16. You got one of them?
Was a wrench in here, but may have relocated itself.
Sucker's gonna come apart.
Nah.
There are a lot of hoopla. There's some wrenches down here. What do we got? 7/16?
Just snug it, you know, because I'm gonna mess around with it down there and try to get it to relax a little bit. That's good for now.
Yep. Okay.
Is this thing safe to get under?
Yeah, should be. It's probably a little lower now, I'm sorry.
No, it's all right.
I don't know, look at them jack stands, it looks okay to me. Jack stands are scary, man.
Hey, grab me that 7/16 and a half
Okay. No problem.
wrench.
Uh-oh, we got people fighting.
Huh?
Somebody said, go back to bed, old timer.
Huh.
You don't even know what an intercooler is.
Some people are probably just getting up for work now. We're gonna start getting more people on.
Steve says,
Well, actually,
I
it's a
I
holiday.
want a heated toilet seat.
Forgot. I keep forgetting it's a holiday. Be tight enough for now.
We have 1,300 people watching.
Yeah, people are getting up for work probably.
Yeah. It's so funny. These people are funny.
All right.
Some of these people are
Pretty
working
solid.
in the shop just like us.
Oh.
I start work at 3 a.m. You know what I thought about?
What?
You had a normal like interview when you worked that concrete job, right? Did you have to do an interview?
Yeah.
I have never had an interview in my life. And I'm not complaining. I just feel like I missed out. I feel like I cheated life. Like, I don't want to say I
Lucky.
feel spoiled, but like I feel like I did miss out on a portion of my life. I've definitely I've worked hard, you know. Like there's a lot of things I've worked hard at, but I missed out on that normal part of life where you struggle and you like get your first job. I've never worked a normal job.
I need a 3/8 wrench.
Let me see if I can find you one.
This V-band over here takes the 3/8 nut for some reason. 3/8 size. Nut.
Yeah, most people probably don't know you worked a concrete job for like a month. How was that? You like
was
spreading
good.
concrete?
Long hours.
Yeah.
It's actually a 10 millimeter, sorry,
All right.
metric. Yeah, working construction was definitely eye-opening, especially on like a prevailing wage job where nobody's in a hurry. And coming from working with Dad where we're always in a hurry to get paid and get the job done.
Here you go.
You work a prevailing wage job and they like overbid it. So then they make everybody work really slowly because if they get it done too fast, then they'll just be sitting around doing nothing anyway. So you just got a bunch of people acting like they're doing shit and they're really not. I mean, it was definitely tough at times.
So I need to get out.
Mixing concrete in 5-gallon buckets and doing parking garages, repairs. Not super fun. Getting up at 5 a.m. to drive into Columbus every day was not fun. Definitely don't miss that. Pay was nice though. At the time, that was the most money I'd ever made.
Yeah.
It was like $38 an hour.
Wow. Yeah, but that was a special job, wasn't it? Like
Yeah.
that's only you only did that job
Right
for-
after that job was over, they were going to move me to like a second or third shift underground at some Chase bank thing. And it was going to be back to like 18 an hour.
Damn. I'm sorry for everybody
like,
about the
nope.
ear. I'm about to use the impact. I gotta like double check myself. I'm not about to do something stupid, am I? I should probably take this Caltrack bar out. Just in case.
Well, there's that.
Of course, this jack.
Now we got to work on the intercooler. Working for yourself is stressful as hell. It's like everything's on you. When you have a boss, if something's messed up at the end of the day, you don't really have to worry about it. Like if your equipment's messed up or your truck's not running right, you got to take it to somebody to get serviced. You got all kinds of expenses that you don't realize. At the end of the day, you get off work and you're just like, oh, not my problem. But when you work for yourself, the work never really stops. You're always thinking about shit.
loosen that one a little more. I definitely don't miss working for Dad. What was your worst experience working for Dad?
Me?
Yeah,
It sucked.
like doing excavating.
Some days were really fun though.
Huh?
Some days were really fun though.
Some days were fun.
Yeah, but
What was the worst? Did you have to
Oh
have
my
playing
God.
poop water?
no.
No?
We had this
You never had to
job.
play in poop water?
No. We had this one job up in Sunbury. And this guy's like house, super rich dude, had this like A-frame cabin house way back in the woods. And this giant like yard that had a creek running through it, and like it looked like his yard looked like a freaking, I don't know, like it's like a freaking garden forest. I don't know, it's pretty legit, but
Wait, where was it?
it's in Sunbury.
I know what you're talking. This is a college professor.
I don't know about that, but so he had some like really bad drainage issues in his yard next to the creek. And I swear this guy's property, what they built a house on, like his whole plot of land was just clay. Like just clay.
Hard.
Oh,
It's like digging through. It's like digging through frozen yogurt that
yeah.
you can't scoop with a spoon.
But
it just bends the spoon.
Imagine it's monsoon rain season, okay? And we're trying to get this freaking tile laid, and it's not even solid. It's like trying to lay grade in a bowl of cereal is what I feel like. It's just terrible. And we had got the tile laid one day, and we were going to come back to go ahead and start filling it in. I don't remember, but
You can take that out.
the day that we came, the next day after it rained, all the tile got messed up, and we had to
Right.
kind of re-put it back in.
Because half the trenches fell in and everything else.
Yeah, and I had cut one of the tiles so we were teeing in to the main line. It was like the main line was like I don't know, I don't even remember what you consider it, but like we were teeing into the main line, and I cut the damn line too short, and he started filling in the line. So I cut it too short. I'm trying to stretch it to get into the tee,
Oh,
but
God.
I didn't know he was going to start filling in the line.
Yeah.
And of course, I'm already working in
So
mud.
then you gotta add an insert and then another piece of little line.
Well, he's like rushing to get this damn job done because it's so miserable.
Oh, we're always in a hurry.
Yeah, it's always in a hurry. So he's backfilling the trench, and like I have to say to him, like, hey, I can't get it to reach anymore now, because the tile's covered in dirt.
It won't stretch.
It won't stretch. But like, he keeps filling it in, and at this point it's just mud. And I'm sitting there I'm still trying to get this thing connected, and he's got the excavator right next to me, and it's sinking. He's like waiting for me to get this done so he can finish filling
And
it.
it's sinking.
It's sinking. And he's yelling at me. And I can't get it I just couldn't get it to reach. Like, I don't know what to do, but he's screaming. I mean, he's screaming because,
He's about to lose his excavator.
he's about to lose his damn excavator. He's going to have to call a crane, and that's thousands of dollars, and it's going to be my fault. And so I finally got the damn T connected, barely. And yeah, I think I lost a boot, dude. I was in quicksand. I swear to God, there's no way there's no way that tile was on grade. Ain't no way.
Hope they had plenty of fall.
It did. Yeah, it did.
Well, where do you think this intercooler should go? You think
Where
that's
it fits
good, or
best.
do you think I should go back a little further?
Where it fits best.
You do whatever
You want, old buddy, old pal. And then we had one job working over near Grandma's. Which normally, this job I'm about to describe to you is usually my favorite because it's the easiest. You know, you're not worried about much at all, like gas lines, or you're just working in a big field. And we were running some tile in this field where they just put in one of those, I don't know what you call it, like natural gas. It's like one of them things where it's like,
Yeah, like a gas well
yeah, a gas well. They just put a big new one
or
in.
oil well.
Yeah, I don't know if it's oil or natural gas. I don't know. They just put one of those in, and we were running tile around it. And it was like 3,000 to 5,000 feet of tile, if I remember right. Like it was all the way across the field. And every time we'd break into one of the clay tiles, like the old clay tiles, we'd have to tee into that. So it really wasn't too bad. Like, it's a pretty simple job. But again, it's in monsoon rain season, and it rained for like a month straight.
Yeah.
And we had got all the tile pretty much done. And we come back like 3 weeks later, and all of it floated to the top. It literally floated to the top. Craziest shit I've ever seen. The John Deere got stuck. That was miserable. We had to rebury the whole damn thing.
I might need to get another stick of aluminum.
Man, I'm having PTSD.
You see any straight pieces, 3-inch?
Stainless or aluminum?
Aluminum. That's 3.5.
Is it? Might be some stuff at the shop, the Newark shop. What'd you do with the piece you already made?
Huh?
What'd you do with that long piece you already made?
Yeah, I cut one.
I thought you already had a piece tacked. What's in this box? Is this all stainless?
I think that's all stainless.
Okay. There. I gotta get back to work on this.
This might have been the piece that I had cut. That's definitely not going to be long enough. That looks like... I think this might have been the piece I had cut.
Really? I remember it being pretty long.
Yeah. What are the odds? This is... that's stainless. Oh, wait. Oh, maybe it's probably 3.5. That's 3.5. Dang it.
Let's see if this will get in there. Should have put the stuff just a little higher. Kind of screwed myself.
all I've got is scrap pieces. If I put all my scrap together, I still don't have enough, I don't think. Still need another piece. That would look really dumb if I had to weld all those together to make them safety. I could bring it forward a little bit though. Should be able to lift this rear end up now. Tommy,
Yo,
would it be really dumb if I did that?
that'd be unfortunate.
Yeah, it would be unfortunate.
Does Jack sell 3-inch aluminum on the spot?
Yeah,
I'll just go tomorrow.
go tomorrow and get some.
You have to
Yeah, that
spot
would be
me.
dumb if I had to make 3 welds just to go straight.
I mean, I don't know. We did it up there.
Really, all we have left is make this line from here to here.
Which we could technically go ahead and make that, right?
Yeah.
But we need to figure out where exactly the intercooler
We do need to get
go.
some silicone couplers though for that.
Give me a parts list.
I'm also out of welding gas. But right now the truck can run.
I can.
Yeah. There's no reason it can't run.
Okay.
So it's not like we're in a time crunch anymore. We've got the rest of the week to finish it. It can go to the alignment shop just the way it is if it had to. What'd you do with that nut for this V-band in here? You know where you put that nut?
Yeah.
It was on the floor.
I think this is it.
We should start it and just see what it sounds like through the turbo.
Can we?
Should be able to.
Without the cold side, it'll sound like how it's gonna sound. Pretty much.
Pretty much.
Well, it'll be right out the turbo. We don't have exhaust made past
Yeah, I
the
mean
turbo.
that'll change it a little with downpipes, but not much.
Our mics are dying. Trying to figure out. I think I'm gonna have to undo this drive shaft in order to get this rear end up. I think. No.
Is there another O-ring sitting over there? Can you grab it?
You know what you did with the 3/16?
3/16.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jesus, 3/8.
It's probably either under the truck or in the bed. Fucking O-rings, man. So annoying. Do not want to stay in the groove. Jesus. Alright, fuck them O-rings. Man, we got those tight. Good thing. That one's staying really good.
God, we got these really tight. Oh my gosh.
Fits pretty good. Fits really good.
Oh my God, I can't get the drive shaft out. I'm in a world of hurt right now. Oh wait, what if I just do this? I didn't even think about this.
Put some WD-40 on it.
If something loud happens, I'm sorry.
Something loud?
Yeah,
Why would something loud happen?
I don't know. There we go.
What was that?
Drive shaft's out. But now,
Was your drive shaft too long?
no, well, I don't
Why'd
know.
you take it out?
Because I'm trying to lift the rear end off the springs, and I started attached, so I don't know if that was why it was so extra heavy. So look, in order for me to get the rear end on the pins, like when I just initially installed it, I had to ratchet strap the leaf springs together
Oh.
because they sprawl out. I'm wondering if, when I finally get the rear end off the pins, if it's gonna spring. I don't know.
I think
So
you're just trying to slide a shim in it, right?
yeah, so I loosened up the U-bolts
Yeah.
a lot, you know what I mean? So it should eventually, it should just raise the rear end without the leaf springs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. If you've got them loose
Why
enough.
is it? It's lifting the truck. I think.
I don't think you have long enough U-bolts to allow for those shims.
I should though, cause watch. You know what I'm saying? Like
Okay, well maybe they're stuck
that
then.
one's still tight,
Yeah, well if that one's tight, that's why.
but the nuts are loosened. Interesting. What kind of sorcery is going on here? I think it's really tight on the dowel pins of those blocks, if I had to guess. And it's probably springing out. See if I can hurt myself. Let's read some comments before I kill myself here. Maybe somebody's got an idea of what I'm doing wrong. God dang it.
pretty good with the carpet in there and the charge pipe.
Let me see. Oh yeah, that covers up my jank carpet pretty well.
Getting there.
That's taking my paint right off.
Our mics and our receivers are dying.
Yep, I figured.
They want to hear this, Johnny.
I know. Yeah.
Said they want to hear this, Johnny. You gotta plug your.
I also kind of want to see if it
fuse
goes
back
through the
in.
gears. But I need to put fluid in the rear end. Gear oil. Why is there so much pressure? Why? What matter of thing is going on here? There we go. That U-bolt should be starting to get loose. Man. There we go. Okay, now I should be able to lift it up, right?
Plug your ECU back in.
Oh. It's like that?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I want to get this done.
You need me to lift up on it. Get the shim out.
What do you got going on here, buddy?
Okay, so the U-bolts are loose,
Yep.
and it just wants to lift everything still.
Yeah, it's because the centering pin's probably stuck in the block.
Yeah.
So just give me a hammer or a pry bar or a screwdriver or something.
I've already got the screwdriver and a rubber mallet, so.
So lift up on it, and I'll beat on the
Well, let me
block.
just lift up by
You're gonna put the shim on top of the block or under?
on top,
All right.
I think. What do you think? Is there enough room? I don't know.
So I get separating. Keep lifting it.
Okay.
Hang on. Yeah, I just don't think they're loose enough, buddy.
You mean the U-bolts?
Yeah. I mean, there's pressure on them right now.
Let me see. Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Honestly, you're probably gonna have to loosen them all the way.
Yep. I'll have to take the bobby brackets off, and they're 100,000 pounds.
I have 100,000-pound bobby brackets.
All right. Where's my D-walt?
I mean, if you know, that's the other problem right there.
What?
Like, you need, when you're loosening it, you got to keep it centered and then keep it up against the bottom of the leaf springs to give you that extra you need. See what's going on?
Yeah.
If it was centered in that hole and pushed up against the bottom of the springs, it would allow you the room.
Let me just take it all apart. What happens if I do this? Nah, fuck it. You know what sucks? Is I have to do this again because I can't use these forever. Stupid cast aluminum.
Why are you even putting them in?
The pinion angle, it's up.
How much?
Too much.
Thank you, Stanley, for joining. Tomorrow we got to get from here to the intercooler, from there to the intercooler, and from the intercooler to there.
Oh no.
It's a lot less work than we had today, that's for sure.
Oh no. Oh no.
What?
I don't have enough centering pin.
Correct.
It came with centering pins.
You have to put longer ones in.
Oh. Oh. I don't want to do this. Oh. All right. What if these are too long? Is that possible?
I just love when companies send rear ends perches clear up way the fuck off.
Yeah, I don't understand it. I don't understand it at all. Won't these be too long? I don't know. Is this gonna work? I gotta think about this.
You'd run this, and you would cut it off. Basically, this is for like a semi-truck stack here of leaf springs. So you'd have to cut it off at some point.
I gotta think about this here. Because this doesn't go.
Where'd you order this from?
It's Beltec. This is what Jags had in
Beltec.
stock.
You cut the excess off. You gotta take it loose on the leaf spring.
Yeah, but before I go through this endeavor, I'm making sure this is all gonna work. Because
So there's usually like washers, right?
if it came with this.
That's for the bottom.
This isn't. I don't know if this is gonna work for my application here.
Yeah. Yeah. The charge pipe will be plenty. I run 3-inch on my Nova. If it was any smaller or any bigger, I would worry about it spooling even slower. It takes a while to fill that charge pipe up. And I want it to be fairly responsive.
We'll definitely be coming to the 405. We were just there not long ago. So I say we take a break because we're both tapped out. We'll come back tomorrow, get this done, figure out what we're going to do there. I really like the Calvert branded
Oh, I know. Trust me.
shims, and their kit comes with that too, but it comes with like washers or spacers that take up more of this, and it doesn't fit loose like that.
Yeah, that's AIDS.
Because that's not for racing. That's for.
It's just what they had.
I would get the Calvert ones. If they don't have them at Jegs, they'll have them at Summit. And I honestly, the pinion angle is probably fine.
Nah, dude. It's up.
If it's that bad, 2 degrees ain't gonna fix it either.
These are 4. Well, it's not that bad. It's just past 0. Like,
What's the what's the transmission angle? Downward.
I don't know. I gotta look at it again now that I have it all fucked. I'd have to get it back on the ground and see what it is.
It's probably fine. It can be pointing up as long as the tail shaft of the transmission is pointing at the rear end. And it's not too far up. Like,
I don't know. I really should probably. I need to double check it while it's on the ground. I feel like we've only checked it while it's all in the air. But it's hard to get underneath of it because it's so low.
the other thing you do is have those blocks like you did mine. Are these steel?
Chromoly.
You don't fucking need those.
The lowering blocks?
You don't need steel. I don't even have steel on my S10. They're just billet aluminum.
Brother. That's how it sits so good, is those lowering blocks.
Well, yeah, but they don't need to be billet steel. This thing's going to be going 10s, maybe 9s for now.
Listen. Somebody made me those, alright? Is what it is.
Okay, well,
What does that have to do with the material that they are? What does that have to do with anything?
when Jeff goes to mill them
That's
and
gonna
machine
be
them down,
disgusting.
steel's a little harder to cut. That's all. I would build your angle into those if it was me, but
I can see if the guy that made these for me can do that. He can get them to me pretty quick.
because I hate shims.
Yeah, I do too.
All right, I think we should cut this one off.
Are we gonna
We
start
made
this thing?
very significant
Are we gonna
progress.
start this thing?
Hurry up,
All
start
right.
it.
Let me throw this thing back together real quick.
Just start it the way it is. It
All
doesn't
right.
have to be like that.
Whatever. I don't even. Let me make sure everything's hooked up here. I'm not gonna be able to sleep tonight now. I have the worst luck with rear axles and leaf springs and U-bolts. It's always some one-off fucking deal. Wait, what am I doing? I need sleep.
9 degrees in Arkansas. That's how you know it's cold. Yeah, it's about 5 degrees here.
I kind of want to plug the laptop into it so we can kind of monitor. I kind of want to see if it'll take some water and.
Let's just do that tomorrow. Just
Yeah.
start it for 20 seconds.
Turn the power on. Everything's good to go and hooked up. Down low, like all the exhaust and everything.
Yep.
It's really quiet for, honestly, it's really quiet.
All right. Good enough.
It don't sound like a V6.
When it's revved up, it might.
It doesn't sound horrible. It's really quiet now. It's a lot quieter than it was.
We'll have to raise the idle up now that it's got the charge pipe on there. But honestly, it might raise it once we connect the turbos.
It's so dumb.
I can smell the ignite in it.
Yeah,
The dad dumped it.
pretty stanky.
Sounds like it's going on all ways. And a lot of those aren't even tight either.
I want to take an actual video in that thing so I can video on that. I want an actual video.